Alright, in this video we're gonna focus on calculation on capacitance. Okay, now we have a question here. Now the first thing we have to do here is to understand the equation perfectly before we solve this question here. Okay, now let's try to understand the equation and write down the given parameters from the equation. Okay, they said a capacitor is to be built which will store enough energy to light a 50-watt energy bulb. Okay, that means the power here is 50 watts energy bulb for 30 minutes. So the time taken here is to be 30 minutes. Of course, we have to convert that to seconds in order to be able to use the parameter. Okay, remember our SI unit, time is always in seconds in physics. So the next thing here, they say if available potential difference is 200 volts, that means the potential difference here is 200 volts. What capacitance is needed? So we are asked to find the capacitance here. These are the options here. So first of all, okay, let's solve the equation. Now before solving this question here, there's something you have to understand. Before solving this question here, there's something you have to understand with this solution here. Solution, okay? There's something you have to understand in terms of capacitance, that whenever potential difference is given to us here, the first formula in capacitance that should come into our mind, the first formula we should consider in terms of capacitance is C. Whenever potential difference given to us as C is equal to Q over V. Okay, this is the fundamental formula okay, for capacitance across potential difference. Okay, now let's look into the equation to know what is given to us here and what is not given to us here in order to find the capacitance C. Of course, the V is given to us here, that is this guy here is given to us. Okay, so V is given to us as, from the equation, V is given to us as 200 volts. Okay, power, that is P, is given to us as 50 watts. Please take note. T, please take note of this. T is given to us as 30 minutes. Converting to hours, converting to seconds is going to be 30 times 60. So I have this to be 1800 seconds. All right. So the next thing here, the next thing given to us here, okay, we have written potential difference. Okay, the power is given and the time is given. So class, let's try to solve this. Solving this, our limitation here is this is our limitation here, which is Q. So how do we get Q? How do we get Q when time is given to us here? So there is a fundamental formula relating current with charge in terms of time. There is a fundamental formula relating current with charge in terms of time, and that fundamental formula here, class, is said to be I is equal to Q over T. Please take note. All right, please take note. So our intention here is to find this Q here. So making Q the subject, Q will be equal to IT. Please take note. So the next thing here, our T is not given to us from this particular formula. This is also a limitation again. All right, it's a kind of funny. Okay, now this guy here is not given to us here. So we look into the formula connecting with the parameter there. Power. Now we have a fundamental formula relating power with voltage, that is potential difference, and also that power, P, that is electrical power, P is said to be IV, where I is given to us. Okay, I is what you're looking for. Sorry for that. Where we are looking for I, where P is given to us as 50 is equal to I times 200. So class, let's make I the subject of formula here. Making I the subject, that means I will be equal to 50 divided by 200. So 50 divided by 200, we have this to be I have this to be 0.25, I think so. That is 0.25 amp. We have this to be 0.25 amp. Okay, so we have calculated for the current. That means I can easily calculate for the charge here from this particular formula. I can easily calculate for the charge. Okay, now how do we do that? Okay, just write down here. So now let's calculate for the charge, and later plug in the value of the charge in the capacitance formula. Okay, now let's do that, please. So our Q is going to be 0.25 times 1800. Okay, now let's punch our calculator here to have the answer. And when we punch our calculator to have the answer here, our answer is said to be for Q is said to be 450. Please just be careful. You can also punch yours, okay, in case I'm making a mistake. So the unit of the charge is said to be coulombs. Now finally, we have gotten the charge. Finally, let's calculate for C, which is capacitance C. Capacitance C is said to be Q over V. So our C will be equal to 450 divided by 200. So punch your calculator, let's get the answer. That is, I have this to be 450 divided by 200. Okay, just try. I have mine to be 2.25 farad. So the unit of farad is said to be, so the unit of capacitance is to be farad. Can also be measured in microfarad or nanofarad. Can also be measured in microfarad or nanofarad, depending on the prefixes given to it there. Okay, so this is our answer here. So all you have to do to get more advanced question like this is to hit the subscribe button and get more advanced question like this. Thank you so much.